Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look. What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than
The Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Olá, você ligado aqui na Consoles e Jogos Brasil, em Giléu que vos fala. E hoje vocês me acompanham em mais um episódio aqui no jogo Marvel's Midnight Suns. E eu preciso falar agora com o Tony Stark. Eu mal fui ressuscitada e já tô levando carcada da zeladora. Coitada da Hunter. E olha, o Tony Stark, o Homem de Ferro, que agora está como Tony Stark.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there, with a little help.
And where exactly am I going?
Oh, that's the real question, isn't it? Sky's the limit for you, my friend. Unless you'd be up for wearing a space helmet. You do breathe air, don't you? You know what? It doesn't matter. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room. Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
E o Tony Stark aí apresentou agora algo como uma grande tecnologia que ele me forneceu, mas no final das contas esse super link aí nada mais é do que ele me colocar no grupo de WhatsApp dos super-heróis. Basicamente é isso. Agora eu posso conversar com outros heróis, podemos mandar fotos, fazer chamadas de voz. Eu estou no grupo de WhatsApp dos super-heróis. Basicamente é isso que ele fez. Aí os heróis que eu tenho disponíveis até agora, nós teremos vários heróis aqui pra jogar, muitos heróis jogáveis, como o Blade, que já apareceu, a Capitã Marvel, mas vai ter o Capitão América, Doutor Estranho, que já apareceu, quem mais? Motoqueiro Fantasma, o Homem de Ferro, que já apareceu, vai ter o Hulk, a Magic, que ainda não jogamos com ela, Nico Minoru, que já apareceu, mas não jogamos, a Feiticeira Escarlate vai ser personagem jogável, o Homem-Aranha vai ser personagem jogável, o Wolverine vai ser personagem jogável. Tem alguns também que você pode ter lido ou visto em algum lugar como personagens jogáveis. Gaste seu brilho para ganhar nas missões para desbloquear novas opções cosméticas para Hunter. Ah, novos trajes aqui para ela, mas são poucos, é só essa miséria de trajes, acho que com o tempo novos vão aparecendo, sei lá. Então tem mais personagens jogáveis, como o próprio Deadpool, tem um Deadpool aqui como personagem jogável. Deadpool, Morbius, por exemplo, do filme, a Tempestade, o próprio Venom como personagem jogável, mas esses 4 que eu citei, eles são DLC, então você tem que comprar se você quiser jogar com Deadpool, com Morbius, com a Tempestade ou com o Venom, que aparece aqui, já lutamos contra o Venom. Eita nós, tem o cão do demônio ali. Eita cachorro feio, é o cão de Lúcifer mesmo esse aí, o cão vermelho com chifre e tal. É um povo meio doido, tanto que ela tem uma pena ali pra escrever e tem uma coisa ali que talvez que pareça uma tinta vermelha, mas de acordo com o Tony Stark não é isso. Ah, tem que praticar caligrafia, deixa eu... Tá, nada de muito interessante não. Complete coleções de itens para ganhar recompensas especiais. Como que eu vou completar essa coleção de itens? Agora eu preciso dormir? Vamos dormir então.
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could. Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong.
Só o que me faltava, o cão do demônio aí, ele é bonzinho, sai coraçãozinho quando você faz um carinho nele. Imagina, você tá dormindo e é acordado por lambidas do cachorro vermelho com chifres. Eu ia ter um treco, ia morrer do coração. Olha aí minha revista em quadrinhos que eu montei. Montei nada, eu comecei a mexer, mas nem montei. Eu vou fazer uma capa bacana aí, uma capa única minha, que é possível você fazer, você editar. Bom, preciso ir agora para a Forja. Mais uma vez eu preciso de chaves arcanas e eu não tenho nenhuma chave arcana e não sei onde conseguir nenhuma chave arcana. Isso é um problema. Essência de ataque, 6 essências de ataque. Essências de ataque, será que eu consigo? 7 essências de ataque. E esse azul é brilho, que serve para eu comprar cosmético. Essência de ataque ainda não sei para que serve. Em algum momento eu vou descobrir. Caramba, parecia o estilão assim de um daqueles lagos japoneses, mas não é, né? O estilo do resto aqui não é. Um topázio preto azulado, que é uma pedra que quase escorre pelos dedos. Que coisa estranha, tem uns símbolos ali, parece até umas runas ali, não são, mas aparece até uns símbolos rúnicos, aí tem boinhas. As coisas não combinam muito aqui, é o antigo e o novo, tudo misturado aqui no final das contas. Eu preciso descobrir onde conseguir essa bendita dessa chave arcana. Tá, e pelo que eu entendi, pelo que foi falado, essa forja aqui é algo meio que enigmático, que nem todo mundo sabe direito o que é essa forja aqui.
Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think I could have used a cloak.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could...
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. It was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry. Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
But you and the doctor seem to work well together.
Well, no need to put a label on things. The guy is good at making sense of this madness every now and then. He's not talking to his cape.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time. Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic in...
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They are using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it.
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Hey, Hunter.
Analisando espirais gamas, vamos ver exatamente aqui como isso funciona. Vocês perceberam aí pela história que a Hydra está utilizando a energia gama. A energia gama é associada a quem? É associada geralmente ao Hulk. Então o Hulk também em algum momento deve ter alguma importância nessa história. Revelar novas habilidades, tá, eu tenho que revelar todas de qualquer maneira. Tá, e aí eu tenho que escolher uma carta para melhorar. Então uma dessas cartas eu posso escolher para evoluir essa carta, para melhorar essa carta. Essa repulsão vigorosa, ela é muito boa. Só que o que gera o dano é onde eu jogo a pessoa. Eu acho melhor usar nesse golpe ágil, porque é uma carta que aparece muito. Do roubo de vida também é bom, mas esse ataque aqui, ele aparece muito. Ele aparece muito, eu uso muito. Ganhei uma cópia de uma habilidade equipada no momento. Se você levá-la ao quintal, poderá combinar as habilidades do quintal. Vou saber lá onde que é o quintal agora. Fale com o Blade. Legal essa forja aqui, hein? Gostei dela. É uma forja. A forja geralmente... O forjamento é um processo onde geralmente, não é preciso, mas geralmente você aquece metal. Normal você trabalhar com aço e você deforma.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Train first, then talk.
All right then.
Melhore uma habilidade. Perceberam que a gente tem que tomar cuidado nesses diálogos? Eu não tava dando tanta importância lá no começo, mas você tem que tomar cuidado com esses diálogos porque você aumenta ou diminui a empatia aí com os outros heróis. Vocês viram que até o motoqueiro fantasma, ele tá treinando aí nesse quintal? Faz nem sentido. O motoqueiro fantasma é um personagem que... O filme não fez justiça, os filmes não fizeram justiça ao motoqueiro fantasma, porque ele é muito poderoso. O motoqueiro fantasma, ele é absurdamente poderoso.
Hey, Hunter. Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding, Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Encontre a Capitã Marvel na sala de guerra. Outra personagem que é absurdamente poderosa, a Capitã Marvel, que não caiu nas graças do público. O pessoal tem um pouco de antipatia com ela, talvez por causa da Brie Larson lá, que é um porre de pessoa.
But these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive Encryption Net Transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah. I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
As descrições são maravilhosas, não? Dr. Faustus, o mais inteligente da área. Não é uma área muito grande. Muito bom. Bom, e como nós devemos entrar numa sequência de combates aqui, eu vou começar a partir daqui no meu próximo vídeo. Então, muito obrigado pelo like, muito obrigado pelo comentário. Deixa aí um comentário, nem que seja um oi, para apoiar o trabalho do canal. Apareceu agora o Dr. Faustus, tem muitos vilões para aparecer, vilões famosos aí para aparecer, que eu não vou falar para não dar spoiler, não estragar a surpresa de vocês. Então é isso aí, meus amigos, fico hoje por aqui, desejando um ótimo dia a todos e até o próximo vídeo. Valeu, até mais, fui!